Welcome all to the black hole of exploring knowledge, the analysis hole. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel for further notifications to my upcoming videos. Multiple choice questions from Postscript by Walter Pater. Which philosophy does Walter Pater advocate in his Postscript? It's Romanticism. What does Pater emphasize about the nature of beauty in Postscript? It is subjective. According to Pater, how should art be judged? It is judged by its emotional impact. In Postscript, what does Pater argue is essential for artistic innovation, originality, and personal expression? Pater's Postscript suggests the value of art lies in its ability to elicit a deep emotional response. In his Postscript, Pater criticizes the tendency of some art to conform to market demands. Walter Pater in Postscript believes that the primary purpose of art is aesthetic experience. What does Pater say about the role of the critic in Postscript? The critic should focus on personal impressions of art. In Postscript, Pater suggests that the appreciation of art requires emotional sensitivity. Pater's Postscript implies that good style in writing should reflect the writer's inner emotional state. What does Pater mean by the term art for art's sake in his Postscript? He means that art should be created solely for its aesthetic value. According to Pater in Postscript, the measure of an artwork's success in its depth of emotional expression. Pater's Postscript aligns most closely with which of the following movements? Romanticism. In Postscript, what is Pater's view on the relationship between form and content in art? The form and content are equally important. What does Pater suggest about the role of tradition in art as discussed in Postscript? It should be referenced but not restrict creativity. Pater's Postscript indicates that the experience of beauty is primarily emotional. In Postscript, Pater discusses the idea that art should be evaluated based on its power to evoke personal emotions. According to Postscript, what role does the imagination play in artistic creation? It is essential for true artistic expression. Pater's Postscript suggests that the ultimate aim of the artist should be emotional expression. In Postscript, what is the significance of the term Romanticism? It means a focus on personal and emotional experience. What stance does Pater take on the utility of art in Postscript? The art's value lies in its aesthetic pleasure. In Postscript, Pater suggests that great art should be accessible to everyone. Pater's Postscript notes that an essential quality of an artist is originality. In Postscript, what does Pater say about the role of personal experience in creating art? It should heavily influence the artwork. According to Pater's Postscript, the best critics are those who can appreciate the emotional impact of art. What does Pater argue about the temporal nature of art in Postscript? The art should be timeless. In Postscript, Pater addresses the idea that true appreciation of art requires a deep emotional connection. How does Pater view the relationship between art and science in Postscript? The art and science should be integrated. What does Pater believe about the emotional impact of art in Postscript? The answer is it is primary reason for its creation. And the last question, in Postscript, what does Pater suggest is a major flaw in the contemporary criticism of art? Insufficient attention to emotional resonance. So that's all.